Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to take a look at the Hovsco Xander Max electric scooter here, which boasts a very long range of 30 miles, goes pretty fast, has a lot of power. So I'm excited to get this out there on the bike trails. We'll test it out. We'll talk about all the features in today's video right now. Let's go. All right, so I'm out here riding, beautiful bike trail out here, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about this scooter while I ride it here. This is the Hovsco Xander Max. It does have 10-inch tires. It is a foldable electric scooter. It really is designed for adults, but even children can ride this thing. It's not super tall handlebars, so it could go for teenagers as well. I definitely think it kind of hits a big range of people. As far as power, everybody always wants to know power. This does have a 500 watt peak power motor, so it's got some guts. It'll get you 19 miles per hour on a max speed with a 15-degree uphill climb. If it's more than 15 degrees, it really slows down quite a bit. And I did test it on some hills as well, and I did notice that it did slow down quite a bit if it was more than a 15-degree angle. But what I love about this is it's got a pretty good range. 30-mile max range is really good for these types of scooters. It uses a 36-volt, 10.4 amp hour battery, and that's how you get that long range of 30 miles. It's very foldable and very portable. I do like that. It's not too heavy either, so carrying it around isn't too bad. For a full-size adult scooter with this kind of range, it's hard to find one that is this light and easy to grab. It does have 3 speed modes. A lot of scooters will have multiple speed modes. So if you put it in low, you're only going to get 4 miles per hour. That's very slow for the first level. Sometimes people get these scooters, they get out there and it's in low and they don't even realize it and they think that something's wrong with the scooter. Guys, just change the speed on there. It's really easy to do. If you switch it to medium, 12 miles per hour is the max speed you're going to get. So if you are getting this for maybe a young teenager, 11, 12, 13 years old, something like that, you probably would want to not tell them how to change it. Just keep it at medium level. But if you're an adult and you want to go fast, heck, put it in H, which is the high level, at 19 miles per hour. And you can change that speed just by double tapping the power button, and it goes between low, medium, and high. If you just hold down the throttle for just a little bit of time, it goes into cruise control mode, and you don't have to hit the throttle anymore. So that's kind of neat. It does have a really nice display with speedometer, battery life, gear mode. All that stuff is displayed on the panel itself. So it's one of the top-end panels that I'd ever seen. It also has a very bright headlight and a bright light in the back. So if you want to, the tail light's bright as well. So if you want to ride this at night, you certainly can. I definitely would still wear a helmet though, because this guy's pretty fast. So I want safety first, guys, safety first. So I just wanted to take it out here and just show you what it looks like where you're out here on the trails. It's a very nice ride, very comfortable. I really enjoyed riding it out here. I'm going to test it on a few more hills, and then I'm going to give you my final thoughts right now. I really hope you enjoyed those riding scenes. Having the long range allowed me to get a little bit more footage than I normally would. So hopefully you enjoyed that. There are some cool features about this thing that I didn't mention though when I was riding. One, the folding mechanism is really easy on this, and it locks into place really good with an actual metal hook. A lot of times those are plastic, which can break, especially if you're lifting them quite often. This has a metal hook. That is a big thing that a lot of people don't think about with electric scooters. Also, it's very light. This thing comes in, I want to say I don't know the exact weight. I'll put it down in the description section, but it's got to be less than 35 pounds, which is incredibly light for a scooter like this. It has such a long range, which means it has the bigger battery. Braking system was really good on this as well, which I didn't mention while I was riding. Let me quickly just show you how it folds down, because it's really quick and really easy. There's just a little latch right here that you hold down, and this pops open. It's really simple. And then this slides right down like this. Now, the actual mechanism, again, is metal, and it goes right into here. So you just move it to the side, slide it right in. That's it, guys. Now you can just pick it up. And like I said, incredibly light. I mean, I'm not the biggest guy in the world. Didn't take anything to lift that up. It does have 10-inch tires as well, which I know I mentioned while I was riding. But what's cool about these are those real tires, the tires that you can actually pump up and maintain, not hard tires, so you don't feel those bumps as much. which is super important to think about, especially if you are going to, even on a road or a bike trail like I was on earlier, there's bumps on those roads, and I barely felt them on this scooter. So I'm really impressed with this at this price range. Again, it comes in under $500. If you want to get one of these, I'll put any discount codes I find down in the description section of this video so you can get the lowest price. Again, I'll put that in the description section and also the top comment so you can find it that much easier. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoy making these videos for you guys, and the Hovsco Xander Max, I give it a thumbs up. Thanks again. Bye.